Hello. So I want to talk about some features that could be in future Assassin's Creeds, and one feature I want this DLC to have with the new, or this game to have. Did I say? Wait, no. Right. Right. Some features that Assassin's Creed games could have, and a feature that I want to come with the new DLC that's coming to this game. So first off, we'll start with the feature that I want for this game. That being, die bitch, not that. That being when the praise happening, or the prayer, whatever that, yeah, prayer, that word. I don't know how the hell it's pronounced. Not religious, so don't really pay attention to how things are pronounced. Either way, all to do with religion anyway. But one feature I'd love is, when you start a new game, you can redo the goddamn side missions, the Tales of Baghdad, the Tales of Baghdad,
This is the
because,
place.
hey, bitch, I'd like to do that, but they said, no. Huh? Yeah, they just said no. Now, something that could definitely... I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. What they could do with the new DLC is let us replay the Tales of Baghdad when we restart the game, and I'm not on about the new replay feature, I'm on about literally let us replay them, like, just for restarting the game, like, the mission spawns reset, as they let us do literally most things, again, but not the Tales of Baghdad, and it's like, yes, they're not main story arcs, but let us do it, alright? And then another thing, I don't actually know why I wanted to do it. There was a reason why I wanted to do it, and I can't remember. Although, things that I would love to see in future Assassin's Creed games, I have no goddamn Assassin focus, things that I'd love to see in them are the ability to take your hood down, this hood, it stay down, in cutscenes and outside, we'll get to the cutscenes in a minute, but it stay down, like, you can choose when it's down or when it's up, and combat doesn't change that, unlike Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which they actually added it, like, I think it was like 5 months before this game came out, because why not? I will kill you. However, it was useless by the time they did release it. And yeah, another thing, I want them to have a feature like, or a system like Mirage, where where in missions your character removes the hood. Although they sort of had that feature in Assassin's Creed 2, but it wasn't as prominent. No, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but like it wasn't as prominent. They had it a lot in AC2. Why won't that kill him? I'm almost out of throwing knives. Yeah. But it won't... What the hell was that about?
This is bad.
I'm gonna pause my game. Yeah, it wasn't as common in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as it was Assassin's Creed 2, or at least from what I remember. But it was still very common. I sort of have to get this done for the sake of, I sort of need to record for the thingy, so you might see me reload a few times. That's Psycho. I'm almost out of those, so I'm a little terrified. I might end up reloading a save just so I don't get detected, because, yeah, hell no. Oh,
the target falls now. Come on.
Give me one moment, everybody, to gain some assassin focus, whatever the hell's called.
Horson!
لن تعجبك نتيجة إزعاجي.
Shit. Right.
But yeah, I hope that the hood is like a sort of feature in games, so the hood is a lot more prominent, because I don't want to always be walking around with the hood. And another thing, like, I know this is a little bit more, if I know this is like incredibly difficult to do, but make it so, because they have had this in previous games, from what I remember, I can't remember what game it was, but they've had it in previous games, where characters comment on your outfit, or maybe I'm on about, no, I'm on about where you can disguise yourself, like you have certain disguises, but make it a little bit more like prominent. Like for instance, in this game, obviously they're not going to target day this game like that, I'm on about in future games. You have costumes. That one. Why won't that disguise me in the House of Wisdom, right? Like, disguise me. But I want to be able to have that, and I also want, like, spend a couple of hours so that when you're wearing a certain costume or outfit, the people comment on it, like Nihal. I'm pretty sure she would question why I'm wearing this outfit, but she doesn't. She just, you know, still calls me Nine Fingers. Yeah. You know. I mean, she's not wrong, to be fair. I am 9 fingers. Well, actually, I'm technically 9.5 fingers. Yeah, that's about 9.5, since when you... No, probably more like 9 3/4. Yeah, 9 3/4. No, 9 1/4. Yeah, 9 1/4 finger. Not all fingers, but yeah. Like, make them comment on our outfits, because, like, we have different outfits that we can wear, but the characters never comment on them. Like, I don't really care about the color, because, well, you know, that would be absolutely ridiculous with the amount of colors of clothing you can have in the game. Or in the games, like, you know, I guess certain outfits, or a lot of outfits now, you can't dye, but, you know, it'll be pretty cool. That's off. But yeah, my brain's really shutting off while trying to multitask. Oh my god. But yeah, like, let them comment on our outfits, let us take our hood down manually, instead of needing, like, you know, certain areas. Also, that's another thing. Don't make it a separate clothing. Like, I know that you can remove the hood. I don't want to do that, bitch. I want it down. I want it hanging on my back. Like a hoodie. Not like a separate piece of clothing. I've never seen a hood that's a separate piece of clothing to an actual fucking hoodie. Like, huh? Are there actually, like, separate hoods that you can buy for different clothings? Like, you just have a hood, and that's all you buy? I've never even heard of that. Like, just let us take our hood down and it hang on our back. Right? Like, with the stupid-ass system in Shadows, to where, for some reason, you had algorithms to which pieces of clothing you got, like, I mean, it was the same in Odyssey as well, I guess. And I guess, actually, it's like it in most of the RPG games, but you get the hood at one point, and then 5 hours later you get the other hood. Also, clothing doesn't match. So you could get 2 pieces of clothing that have the right names, the corresponding names, don't look alike, you get another one with the exact same names, but they do look alike. What the fuck is that system? Quebec? Like, yeah, I've praised you for the fact that Odyssey is a good game, and anyone who disagrees, you're wrong. And, you know, Syndicate was an alright game. I don't particularly like the time period. I don't think that the 1800s is a good time period, for the main fact it's too close to fucking modern day, and there's too many guns. I mean, guns were only made illegal in the UK in the 1990s, just search up why guns were banned in the UK. Not gonna mention on this channel. All I'll say is, because it's something very popular in America, I mean, that's probably good enough to figure it out. Did I say popular? No, common in America. Not popular, well, no, yeah, anyway. Moving on. Yeah, like, back then, guns were very legal. I mean, yes, they didn't have fully auto guns, but other than Gatling guns, but still, no, we don't need that. But yeah, like, they make good games, but what the fuck is Shadows, right? Don't get me wrong, I like Shadows. I platinumed the game. It's not horrendous, but it is by far not my favorite Assassin's Creed by any fucking standards, right? And no, it's not because Yasuke. It's not because Yasuke is a black character, neither. It's not because they have a black protagonist. It's not because it's not completely historically accurate, even though the games have fucking Pieces of Eden, which, as far as we know, didn't exist. I mean, they could technically have in real life, but, you know, if we're going off that logic, Yasuke could have been a samurai. We weren't back there. We weren't back then. We don't know, do we? Exactly, bitch. But yeah, right? Like, however, the game's just not great. It's just like, I have spent 211 hours in the game. Now, I did the prologue in like 2 hours, which is 2 hours off of my last time when I first played the game. Yes, I am playing it on New Game Plus, even though I have Mirage to get to like the ending of, which is what I'm currently doing. I also have Mafia Old Country to platinum, and Assassin's Creed Hell. No, GTA Hell. I mean GTA 3, because I still have the fucking ambulance missions to do, and I'm on the second island. However, have that to finish, and Vice City. Vice City, not as bad, since, well, I've gotten through all the painful side missions. Now it's just the main missions. Now, if I could really get... Yeah, okay, if I could get rid of my bounty, that'd be great. Now, I'm kind of nervous to go down here. I guess we have to, though. However, yeah. So, you know, Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't the best game. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. I think I've lost my mind. Oh, no, that's it. Vice City, yeah. Yeah, it's not tremendous of a experience. Not nearly as bad as GTA 3 has been, but, you know, suffering. However, yeah. So I do have them to finish, and I still have Shadows to finish before the second DLC comes out, the possible second DLC. Let's admit, it might not have a second DLC. It was actually been rumored that it's been cancelled. I pray for mine and many others' sanity that it has been cancelled.
This does not look good for the perfume trader.
But the point is,
I need more proof.
like, stop making such long-ass games. Oh, no, never mind, this isn't that mission. And let us have our own, like...
before they catch my scent.
Let us have our own I didn't hear what the hell he said. Let us have our own ways of playing games with freedom, like putting down our hoods, having the cool-ass feature in this game where he puts his hood down in, like, every main mission. We don't need that in every game.
Executed.
Or in every mission. Like, main missions, though, would be great if they put their hood down. If it's a helmet, you can choose to have helmets on in cutscenes. Keyword there. Helmet. Now, you know, I'm on about in the games where you have helmets, like, for instance, Yasuke's character, Assassin's Creed, Odyssey. If they make a game like this, piss off. If they make a game like this, Assassin's Creed Roman, by the way, that was my phone pinging. I'd just like to tell it to piss off every now and then. But if they make a game where you're a Roman for some fucking reason, because they need to make a game about everything that isn't actually an assassin now, again, I like Odyssey. It's got enough assassin elements for me. It's got Isu, it's got Pieces of Eden, it's got the Hidden Blade in a DLC. You may not be able to use it, but it's still got the Hidden Blade. And it's also got,
Hey! Aren't you on the posters? Stop!
it's also got synchronization, which Shadows wasn't going to have. All I have to say is, Ubisoft Quebec, if you didn't add it, you were sociopaths, and you need to be locked up for eternity. Because if they weren't to add it, fuck them. But they did, so, you know. Bravo. I don't know the guy's name. The like, lead manager, whatever the hell he is. I'm not sure what he is. I haven't watched it in a long time. I think his name's John.
Could you help clear
Probably
my
not.
path?
You know, he's the guy who talks a lot when they're talking about roadmaps and stuff like that, or I think it's roadmaps, I don't really know. Him, I don't like him. He made a good decision. I like that dude. He seems like a good dude.
Yours. Good work.
Yeah, piss off. But yeah. If they seriously don't bring back an Assassin's Creed game in a while, I don't know what I'm going to do, because, you know, from what I've seen, this game is going to have some really good-ass elements. Shadows had decent parkour. Here's an idea. You mix and match. You mix them two, right? Put it in a game, right? Then have a story, not exactly like this, but a similar linear game story. With the features that I've mentioned, because that would be really epic. Also, this outfit is sick as god damn, I didn't realise the red on it. Oh. That could be interpreted in many wrong ways, that noise. But it's just a good looking outfit. Oh man, I got rid of the people on roofs. Oh well, tough tits. I really need to calm down. Jesus Christ. Can you tell I have ADHD? And can you tell it's 1:57 in the night, and you know I'm trying to be quiet because of the time. Can you also tell that I have ADHD with how much I've been talking and how fast I've been talking and how many things I've been blabbering on about and losing track of stuff? I have like the lowest attention span of anyone in my household, although I do have the most knowledge of anything because I'm a nerd and I know a lot about... I know a ridiculous amount about space, history, most likely anything scientific. Like, water's scientific name is dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah, bet you didn't know that. I didn't learn that from my science stuff either. I literally just learned that just for the sake of learning it. I also know that pi is 3.14159265889. Yes. That is the first, I think it's 12 digits of, or 13 digits of pi, I don't know. Again, I'm a nerd and I know ridiculous, stupid things. So I'm winning in that department. Everyone else in my household is winning in the department of having a higher attention span than me. God, I hate having such a low attention span. Either way, yeah, those are just a few things that I want in Assassin's Creed. By the way, if I do ever get monetized, which I doubt I will, because, dear God, this channel has grown very little over the past nearly 6 years, about 5.5 years. But if I do somehow have a miracle and this channel does get monetized, the videos won't intentionally be over 8 minutes. They just will be, because I can't, you know, stop talking, as you've known. I've even insulted myself for it, because I can't shut myself up. There we go, there's another insult. I can't just shut my mouth, because I can't, literally. As you can see, I just keep blabbering on. Probably why they get no views, to be fair, because people can't stand to listen to my voice for more than 5 seconds, let alone 19 minutes. Jesus Christ. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, those are, before I continue blabbering on for another 2 hours, and, before I start talking really loud, my brain shut off. Hope you all enjoyed. Those are the things that I'd like to see in future Assassin's Creed games, and one feature I'd like to see added with the new, DLC that I hope is good. I will be bringing a review for the Black Ops 7 beta, and the Mafia Old Country at some point. Maybe. That game, I might also make a review on this game's story, even though it was like 3 years ago. You know, I might do it after I've just almost threw up. After I've done the DLC for this game and replayed it for I think it'll be my 7th time replaying this game. One moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it'll be my 6th or... No, I'll probably replay it 7 times. Yeah, I'll have replayed this game 7 times. I'm clinically insane. I haven't been, you know, found clinically insane, but I'm diagnosing myself as clinically insane. Because no normal, sane person can play this game 6 to 7 times, let alone 6. Let alone 5. Even Robotopoulos couldn't do that. Can you see the fact that I just can't shut up? Either way. Yeah. If I go silent every now and then, it's because my brain is shutting off and I don't know what the hell to say. My brain's just going, outro. I just did a goddamn Billie Eilish just then, made an entire fucking song without breathing. Don't know what song that's from, all knows that she did it once because some person reacted to, a vocalist reacted to her not breathing for like 5 minutes. Shut up, you stupid bitch, and give me my stuff.
Very handy. Wise choice.
Thank you. Your face annoys me. Anyways, yeah, those are things I hope that are in the game. I really need to stop ending and then starting again. So, I'm going to force myself to end the video on this son of a bitch Ash Jesus Christ Dicko. Anyway, ignore the fact that I just said a bunch of whore-ass insults. There we go, bitch. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Those are the things I hope are in future Assassin's Creed games, and this DLC. Assassin's Creed games need one that goes back to the roots and have parkour, please, from this game, and Shadows, please, I'm begging you. Ubisoft, just please. Hexy, why does it need witch elements? It's a fake part in history. Witches aren't in real. Anyway, yeah, those are just a few things that I'd like, and what I'd like in future Assassin's Creed games, and in this one's DLC. Hope you all enjoyed. Can I? Peace. Okay, at the very end. Ooh, a ruby. Hope you all enjoyed. That's gonna sell for a lot. Peace.